I've been I've talked to some of my female friends about something, and they think that I'm the one who's messing up when it's actually the females at my school who are messing up. And what happened was that when I tell females about the issues that I have trying to hook up with these females at school, they always, well, not even at school, it's just like hooking up with females in general. Females always assume that I'm like chasing over the hood rat or the they love saying like that I'm only eyeing like the big booty chicks, females who don't have any goals. They're just, living their life subpar with a little decent job, and that's it. No goals, no nothing. And it's like, nah, I mean, I know females who are like subpar, and they have big booty, I know hood rats and stuff like that. But to me, I'm starting to understand why brothers, allegedly, I don't know if it's allegedly hook up with hood rats over, I guess, educated women or women who have shit going on or just in college or whatnot. I'm starting to see that because females in college are so delusional, and I really just can't click with them. That when I talk to them and I tell them about the problems I have, they think it's like, oh, well, stop dealing with the hood rats. Oh, stop dealing with the big booty chicks. Stop dealing with the chicks who only like you for your money. And it's like, it's not even chicks like that. It's chicks from the school. It's chicks here. And then they keep. It's like the funny thing with is that like I tell them like I have my shit together, but they'll act like, oh, that's nothing. They'll make it seem like, oh well, everybody got that, which is not even true. Like, I got my house, I got my shit together, I got other stuff. And yet, females will act like they know a guy on that level already. And then, they're like relatively young. I'm like take the females from who are 18 to 21 or 22. And the guys they date, they may have a house, but, some projects, it's some raggedy old shit. They might be roommating. It's not even really their house, or they just bunk with motherfuckers. And it's like, y'all act like the shit that I have is something every nigga got, which is not even true. Stop acting like, a nigga who knows how to spend money properly is something. Wait, hold on real quick. Yeah, but like I said, let's stop acting like niggas who have their shit together is something common. It's really a rarity, at least where I'm at. And females will pass this up and be like, well, I'm more worried about swag points, coolness, looks. And I'm like, that will only get you so far. And it's just kind of crazy to me that, I'm starting to think that the reason why college females, so-called educated black women, stay single like forever is because they're so arrogant and picky. And it's like it's just kind of like weird. Like, you have no room. You're not even in a position to be picky. When a guy, said he got his shit together and he's willing to give you a share, that's, this is tangible wealth, this is tangible economy. You know, he has his shit together, he's willing to have a family and get you. I don't know, I'm mumbling here, but it's like females need to act like these dudes have a lot to offer, man. You can have dudes flaunting 4 figures a week, illegally or legally, it don't matter. And these dudes don't spend their money wisely. And all those niggas trinkets will burn away, they'll be forgotten, they'll be outdated by a week or two. Dudes ain't even. To me, it's like, I guess this is like really the struggle of a black man, a conscious black man who has his shit together, who has to wait for black women to catch up. And I literally had a female friend, she told me that, well, you're a good guy and all, but you have to wait until these females whore out, make mistakes. And I was like, this reminds me of what Rick Scorpio said, that yeah, you have to wait out for them to mess up and become worn down. You don't even get them at their prime. You have to wait till they're like either depressed or emotionally disturbed. I'm not dating someone with kids. That's out of the question. But to me, it's just funny how you have college women who still date like they're in high school, worrying about cool points and swag. But I'll let them. And I always told them, hey, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it, trust me. But you have to let these females fail and mess up, and it'll never fail. When you're a black man who has his shit together, it'll never fail, because 5 years from now they'll be looking at you like, oh, I was so stupid for not eyeing you before. You're a good guy, I should have known that you had your shit together, blah blah blah. It was the biggest mistake dealing with Tyrone and his stupid ass living with his mom. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, bye, bitch. I mean, I can hit it, but I'm not wifing you up. It's not my fault that I'm like light years ahead of y'all. Shit. But I've been kind of told this all my life, to where this started in high school, and I was told like, oh, you're gonna be a smart guy, you're gonna be cool, and when you go to college, females are gonna like you so much because you're so smart. You're gonna make a lot of money. You're just you're gonna be this and that. Girls gonna be all over you, wanting to be with you. And I got my head swole when I heard this. And the ironic thing, that I was kind of like the nerdy guy that nobody wanted to deal with. Girls didn't want to date me because they were afraid of, their homegirls wouldn't approve, it would look bad on their image and stuff like that. And I was like, I got my head boosted up, and I was like, man, these females finally thinking highly of me. And then it dawned on me, wait a minute, if these females know this already and can sense that, why don't they just date me now? I mean, I may not have all the cool clothes yet and this and that yet, but it'll take time. So it's basically an investment. But females will give that hot air bullshit of females will like you for your smarts and intelligence and all that, it really is not that true unless you're like an athlete who's, the All-American athlete who gets, straight A's and can manage playing 2 or 3 sports. That's when, they'll like the intellect. But this intellect alone is not going to win a girl over, especially a black woman. But, and I had even a friend when I was a couple weeks ago. I'm in college now, and she told me that, she told me the same thing like what other girls have told me. It was like, there's females after you graduate, females are going to be running to you. They're going to be wanting to be your wife and all that. And it's like, I don't even really care, and that's not even true. I practically flipped out on that girl because I was just so tired of hearing the eventually, these girls will eventually stop dating like they're in high school and eventually see you for what you really are. And it's like, I'm tired of it. It's just a bunch of hot air to keep me at ease while I'm doing my shit, get things together. The females are laying back with these dumb losers, broke ass niggas who won't commit, and they'll pass me up, which is so freaking odd. But hey, I'm not even, my self-esteem is like through the roof. I'm good. I'm feeling great about myself because the average nigga is not on my level. I ain't saying nothing wrong with black men today, but I'm just saying a lot of these dudes my age are not on my level because they're just dreamers. I might as well talk about the dreamers since I mentioned it in my other episode. But I've met a lot of dudes who just want to be rappers, and it's so weird. Like, why all these niggas want to be rappers and they're not even like music majors or anything? So like, I'm like, let me get this straight. You are dead serious about being at least a B or a C-list rapper. You want to be trendy on World Star at least. But yet you're spending like thousands of dollars a semester trying to be some kind of scientist or biology major or an art major. Yeah, I know this one dude. We're cool and all, but it's like sometimes I just wonder, like, does he know how to do this shit? Like, he's an art major, but he wants to be a rapper. He raps, but he also wants to do this thing where he's like a mogul. He's making stuff. He wants to do his own little anime show, and I'm like, okay, yeah, all right, you want to do that? Why don't you be a communications minor, so you will know how to market your stuff and get your stuff out, like with public relations and stuff. And it's just kind of like mind-boggling. Like I was looking kind of lost because his goals are not as easy as it looks, especially when you're not religiously doing the shit from the get. I think the problem is with high school education is that these teachers pat these niggas on the head for having goals, and niggas just think that, just me having a goal and a dream in my head, that's all I need. Niggas will be like 30, 35, still be dreaming of something. I got my shit together, man. Hey, if I'm unable to finish college, I know places where I can work, I know places where I can get in and do stuff. But hey, I will finish college. But you know, it's just something that kind of bothers me like every now and then when I see young couples fight over like issues like involving money and stuff like that. It's like it's like I've just gotta breathe because like it kind of like frustrates me, but you know, it's like I may have to edit this out ridiculously, but you know, I'm just kind of surprised that females can put me on the side and mess around with losers. You know, like I said this before, I think it's a self-esteem booster to make them feel like they're on top and better than everyone when they're not. But it's gonna come crashing down when they actually want to marry these guys and, you know, have kids with them, and then these dudes are no shit. But yeah, fuck it.